Welcome to Super Movie Land and our latest video. Today we're taking you on an exciting journey through the multiverse with Spiderman Across the Spiderverse. We'll dive deep into the plot and explain everything you need to know about this epic film. On Earth 65, Gwen Stacy leads a double life. By day, she is the daughter of Police Captain George Stacy. By night, she swings through the streets as Spider-Woman. George knows nothing of Gwen's secret, but this ignorance weighs heavily on Gwen. Years ago, she accidentally killed her best friend Peter Parker when he terrorized the city as the Lizard. Since then, she has been hunted by the police, a fact that severely strains her relationship with her father. One fateful evening, Gwen encounters a version of the Vulture from an alternate universe that seems to have come from the Italian Renaissance. Just as the battle seems hopeless, Spider people Miguel O'Hara and Jess Drew, equipped with portal-generating watches, arrive and help Gwen overpower the Vulture. After the battle, George confronts his daughter and discovers her secret identity. Desperate, he tries to arrest her. At this moment, Miguel and Jess intervene. Miguel reluctantly offers Gwen a place in the Spider Society, a group of spider people from various universes who fight against multi-dimensional threats together. Gwen accepts the offer and escapes with Miguel and Jess through a portal to another universe. Meanwhile, in Brooklyn on Earth 1610, Miles Morales tries to balance his life as Spider-Man and as a normal teenager. He misses Gwen and struggles to meet his parents' expectations. One day, he encounters Spot, a former scientist from Alchemax, whose body was riddled with portals after the explosion of the Alchemax Collider. Spot blames Miles for his condition and reveals that the spider that gave Miles his powers originally came from another universe and was brought into his universe by the Collider. Spot discovers by chance that he can transport himself into a void where he learns to travel to other universes. There, he plans to use the various Alchemax colliders to further increase his powers. Gwen, who is tracking Spot, travels to Earth 1610 and reconnects with Miles. Together, they search for Spot, who has traveled to Mumbatan on Earth 5101. In Mumbatan, Gwen and Miles team up with Spider-Men Paviter Prabhakar and Hobie Brown. Together, they confront Spot, who manages to absorb the energy of the Collider in that world. Before Spot escapes, he and Miles have a vision in which Miles's father Jeff dies at Spot's hand. The Collider collapses, and Miles saves the father of Paviter's girlfriend, a police captain, but Mumbatan begins to crumble due to the disturbance of a canon event. Members of the Spider Society arrive to assess the damage of the dimensional anomaly. Miles, Gwen, and Hobie are sent to the Society's headquarters in Nueva York on Earth 928, where hundreds of spider people live in a massive complex. Miguel explains to Miles that all spider people are connected in a Spiderverse, and that each of their stories contains canon events, such as the death of a police captain close to Spider-Man. These events must not be altered, as they threaten reality. Miguel admits that he tried to replace a deceased version of himself from another universe who had a happy family, only for that universe to collapse. Miles realizes that the murder of Jeff by Spot, who is to be promoted to police captain in 2 days, is a canon event. Miguel traps Miles to prevent him from trying to save Jeff, but Hobie helps Miles escape and use a portal to leave the society. Miguel orders all spider people to capture Miles, leading to a wild chase through the complex and the city. Eventually, Miguel confronts Miles and explains that he was never meant to become Spider-Man and that there is no Spider-Man on Earth 42, the world from which Miles' spider originated. Miles escapes with the help of Margot Kess / Spiderbite to the dimension he believes to be his home. Miguel sees Gwen as a liability and expels her from the society. She is sent home, where she reconciles with her father. George decides to resign as police captain and gives Gwen a watch that Hobie left for her. Gwen decides to use the watch to help Miles. Miles returns to his apartment and reveals to his mother that he is Spider-Man. To his confusion, she does not recognize him. He realizes that he is on Earth 42, a world where his deceased uncle Aaron Davis is still alive while Jeff is dead. Miguel, Jess, and Ben Reilly's Scarlet Spider travel to Earth 1610 in search of Miles. Gwen arrives through her own portal and speaks with Miles's parents, promising to bring him home. Meanwhile, Gwen works feverishly to find and save Miles. Her team consists of a diverse group of spider people, each with unique abilities and stories. Pavatir Prabhakar, the Spider-Man from Mumbatan. Peter B. Parker and his daughter Mayday are particularly determined to help Miles. The Spideys from the First Move and Hobie Brown, also known as Spider-Punk, bring their own perspectives and skills to the group. Gwen and her team travel through a portal to Earth 42 to rescue Miles. They are determined to bring him back and stop Spot's attack on Earth 1610. The arrival on Earth 42 is dramatic. Gwen leads the team through the dark and dangerous streets of this alternate reality, always on the lookout for enemies. The confrontation with Aaron and the Miles of Earth 42 is inevitable. Spider-Man Across the Spiderverse is an exciting journey through various dimensions, offering both action-packed battles and profound character development. The film highlights the importance of solidarity, responsibility, and self-acceptance. Through the diverse and complex characters and their interactions, the story of the Spider-Verse is impressively expanded. Miles Morales and Gwen Stacy are at the center of an epic tale that proves true heroes are stronger together. The story does not end with a clear conclusion, but leaves room for future adventures in the Spider-Verse. This symbolizes the infinite possibilities and the many stories of the various Spider People yet to be told. Thus, the audience remains eager for the next chapters and further developments in the fascinating world of the Spider-Verse. That was our in-depth look at Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. If you enjoyed the video, leave us a like and subscribe to our channel for more exciting film reviews. Thanks for watching and see you next time.